Mr. Terrific, also known as Michael Holt, is one of the most brilliant and versatile heroes in the DC universe, primarily serving as a member of the Justice Society of America, JSA. A self-made polymath with 14 PhDs in disciplines such as engineering, physics, and mathematics, Holt epitomizes the balance between intellect and heroism. He takes on the mantle of Mr. Terrific to honor Terry Sloan, the original hero with the same name. After experiencing a personal tragedy that inspires him to use his knowledge to make the world a better place, equipped with T-spheres, floating AI-powered devices that provide him with unparalleled tactical advantages, and bolstered by his fair play philosophy, Mr. Terrific is a force to be reckoned with. His T-spheres enable him to hack into systems, project holograms, emit powerful energy blasts, and even provide cloaking capabilities. Additionally, Holt's natural talent allows him to be undetectable by any form of artificial intelligence, including cameras, giving him an edge in both combat and covert operations. As a core member of the JSA, Holt serves as the team's strategist and technological expert, often providing solutions that others cannot even fathom. His ability to combine raw intelligence with moral conviction has made him a cornerstone of the team's dynamic. Holt's journey with the JSA is marked by his dedication to justice, his struggle to reconcile his scientific worldview with the mystical elements of the DC universe, and his relentless pursuit of making the impossible possible. Mr. Terrific exemplifies what it means to be a hero, not through superpowers, but through brilliance, innovation, and an unyielding sense of responsibility.
Hello everyone, hope you are all having a fantastic day. Welcome back to my channel. Now, in this video, I will be reviewing the newly released DC Multiverse Mcfarlane Collector's Edition Mr. Terrific from JSA. Now in this video, I will be doing a double review. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be reviewing both the regular and the platinum version of this release. The one with the red face mask is the regular release, and the one with the black face mask is the platinum edition. Now let us have a look and see if Mcfarlane did justice to this character in action figure form. Now let us start with the review by looking at the sculpt, details, and paint job of the figures. And at the same time, we're also gonna do the comparison on the difference on the paint job of the regular and platinum release. Now first things first, for a collector edition, I do like the fact that Mcfarlane actually took the effort to give the figure a soft good, meaning this soft jacket. What I don't like is that the word Fairplay is not written on either version. I mean, I think they should have at least given it to the platinum edition, because when I think Mr. Terrific, one of the characteristic of his costume that stands out is the word Fairplay on his costume, which is not done on both versions. So both versions basically have the same jacket. Overall, the jacket is actually made of a pretty good material. I'm not sure what this is called, but it's like that artificial leather, I guess. Anyway, it is made of good material, and the color separation and the sewing that is done on this, it's actually pretty good. Now, one of the issues that I usually have when it comes to soft goods, or especially for these smaller scale figures, is that they are usually too big for the figure, which is my first impression on this one. I think this is too big here, I guess, but I guess it is something that they should do in order for the soft good to not hindrance the articulation. So I guess that's one of the sacrifice, because when it comes to articulation, you can actually pretty much do all of the articulation with the soft goods on, because of the choice of the design choice that they made, making this sim a little on the big size. Now on the inside, you can also see that. So yeah, this I think makes this make putting this character in the higher price collector edition worth it, because if McFarlane keeps giving stuff like this to us on the collector edition, on their collector edition line, then I'm all for it. Now, aside from the obvious difference in the color, face mask color, wherein the platinum is black and this one is red, when you remove the jacket, that is also when you're gonna see the major difference on the way the uniform is painted. It's like the black and the white is actually reversed on the platinum version, and then on the bottom and that will be on the upper on the torso part. But yeah, it's not just a plain basically reversal of color. You will see that there's also a specific difference in the design on the way it was painted. And then on the leg part, the regular version is actually a complete straight line between the white and the black, while in this case it's a little different. For me, I think this is one of those cases wherein I kind of like the regular version more versus the platinum edition, but I'm not that familiar with the different uniform of Mr. Terrific, but I hear some of my friends who also collect McFarlane that this is the more classic look of Mr. Terrific, and the black paint mess is actually what they want. And in my case, wherein I usually read comic, I started knowing Mr. Terrific more on the New 52 era, and I remember him having the red face mess. Either way, design wise, I think I'm more inclined on liking the regular version. Now, just also to give you an idea on how the back of the figure is painted. Then on the side, now this is actually what I like. The word per play is actually visible as a tattoo on both version. So that's per play. From out of the box, the figure actually has this more neutral face sculpt. Now, since we're looking at the face sculpt, let's now start with the accessories that he has. Now, out of the box, as I said, they both have this neutral face sculpt, and then they have this alternate head sculpt wherein their teeth is showing a little. And then they have the space sculpt wherein they are shouting. Now, when I saw the space sculpt, I noticed the fact that, that's an open hole. So I'm wondering that if this is how it is designed, I got curious. How does it look without the paste plate? And when you remove it, and voila, that is really weird. I think that's the kind of thing that, I don't know, nightmares are created for. Anyway, if you put this, oh no, not this one, the red one. If you fit this one, no, where is that? Sorry, this one. If you put this shouting, actually fits pretty well. See, you see the tongue, and kudos to McFarlane for actually being able to do that. That's pretty good. Now, from out of the box, the figure has one closed fist on him and this one trigger, I guess, trigger hand. So it doesn't have a complete set of closed fists because the only alternate hands that he has is this uh, T spear holding hand. Now they also have these effect parts. Just to clear it, you only have this one for this one and one for this one, which is actually pretty cool. This is actually that those one where time were in the accessories. I think McFarlane actually nailed it to show the character's power. Then there's also the smooth version also have this other effect parts where it looks like it's creating a shield, which again McFarlane actually nailed it when it comes to the accessories that they provided to Mr. Terrific, again showing his power. And the only accessories that remains are the boring stuff, basically the art card with a short biography of the character at the back, and the figure stand that come with them is this one, which is which if you're a McFarlane collector, you're already very familiar with them. And since this is a collector edition, the DC is since painted with silver. Now the figure is created using the Blue Beetle mold, which again I am okay with it because if it is if the mold complements the character, I guess it's a good use. And I guess this is one of those instances wherein the Blue Beetle mold actually is actually a pretty perfect mold for this character. So no surprises when it comes to articulation, since you're already familiar with this mold. And yeah, so maybe we're just gonna do a pass one to show the articulation. So the figure can look down that far, can look up that far, side to side, then that. Then for the hands can do that. Like T-pose, bicep cut, double jointed elbow, then the hands with the double peg wrists, then the ab cut, waist rotation, so you can turn back that far, you can turn forward not that far, which we already all know is a problem with most McFarlane figure. They cannot lean forward that far, but side to side is okay. Then for the leg, that's a thigh swivel. I'm sorry, that's the, well, I forgot what I said. Yeah, I think that's the thigh swivel. Yeah, I'm correct. Then double jointed knee. Man, I think my brain's going blank. Then the ankle can do that, can do that. Then the ankle pivot, and it has an ankle pivot. Then a toe articulation. The figure can kick that far, which we all know is actually pretty good for this figure. So our range is actually pretty good for this body mold. And then it can do the and then. That's it for the articulation. Overall, I think this is a pretty solid release from Mcfarlane. Um, I think the accessories that was given, especially the fact that the soft good is also provided for the jacket, justifies the putting this character in the higher price range, which is the collector edition. And also, I actually like what McFarlane did with the accessories that was provided to him, showing off his power. And for a platinum edition, I think this is one of the instances that it is okay. I don't have any problem of it because it is a simple recolor of the character, and the simple recolor doesn't basically make the platinum edition a completely different character. Maybe just another version of his costume. And so it is one of those platinum edition wherein if you don't like them, you can just you can just not hunt for them unless if you're a completionist like me. Anyway, guys, if you've reached this part of my video, thanks a lot. If you like my video, please don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, guys, enjoy life and keep collecting.